And a big defeat it was, 30 points. Certainly can't expect that when Irondale came into the season rated in the top 10 in the Metro. All I can figure out is they just had a really bad off night, and Edina, which does have a good team, just outplayed them. Irondale has some good talent, good size. Jimmy Abrahamson, 6'4". He's got to be their best all-around player, one of their top shooters. Good penetrator. Mike Vance, 6'8". Another one of those big guys, along with Jeremy Lane, 6'9". Got a lot of good players. I'm sure that he was very happy to beat Irondale. Somewhat of a surprise in Prairie winning Section 2AA last year. Roseville coming up with a very big game, beating him 64-48, excuse me. William Jones, 29 points. He will be the top scorer tonight, one of the better players in the conference. Great shooter. He'll be the off guard. And looking for a good game. One special note, Chuck Rios, all-conference player from last year. Number 23 is injured, but he should get some playing time tonight. Oh, William Jones has got a great vertical. Yes, he's 6'3", but he can jump pretty high. Second violation. Copeland just held onto the ball too long.
Jones. Jones beat up by Lane. Fourth ball called on Irondale. It's on the way to Stevens. Puts it up for three, and it's good. Three. Puts Irondale about 7-0. 6 minutes left to go. First quarter. That's great, Gary, that Roseville head coach Kent Paulson isn't happy right now.
Oh, he has a reason to be. Irondale's gotten off to a great start. Gotta watch the three-pointers. Adam Stevens, he'll shoot from anywhere. Great shooter. Can't allow him to shoot uncontested. Pretty streaky guy, but it's a good shot there, and Roseville's having their troubles early in the first quarter.
Looks like offensively they just can't get it to Jones. Irondale must be doing something defensively. Covering him. Just hasn't had a chance to get open. There was a question of call underneath. Lane, call it what you want, got away with it. It'll be a block shot. And Roseville just didn't get the break there.
Rios will have to get in the game sometime. He's one of the Raiders' court leaders, and he's a great shooter, and they really need him out on the floor.
Gallagher will throw it in for Beatty. 6 minutes left first quarter. 7 minutes to Irondale. Being guarded by Copeland. Pushes it out to Gallagher. Gallagher with his free throw line. Nice pass underneath. Atkinson off the glass it in. There'll be a foul called. I believe Jeremy Lane will pick up the foul.
Great job by Doug Woody. Nice pass inside right to Atkinson. Atkinson did the smart thing. Shot fake. That's what you gotta do. Draw the defender up. Went right up. Put it up and in.
So Atkinson will go to the line. 7-2 Irondale on top. Free throw up. Atkinson net. Makes it up to 3. Beatty pressuring Copeland, but he'll get called for the ball.
That's one of the reasons you take a timeout to get your team reorganized, and it certainly worked there. No doubt there. Stevens just grabbed right onto Atkinson after Atkinson got the rebound. Chuck Rios injured his ankle, twisted it on Tuesday, so hopefully he'll be full strength tonight. And that was a good call. Paul Atkinson did a great job of that against Stephen Prairie, taking 3 charges. All it means is that the defensive player is standing there, he's not moving. Offensive player bumps into him. That's a foul in the offense, so good job by Paul Atkinson, and it's a turnover. Roseville gets the ball. Great pass there by Dan Beatty. Aware right there to Gallagher, who hits the open 3. Great job again, William Jones. What can you say? Roseville running off 8 straight points. Great job by the running Raiders. Nelson's the 6th man for the Roseville Raiders. He'll fill in at either of the guard spots, and he gets a lot of playing time. Big job by the Roseville Raiders coming back with 8 straight points. Paul Atkinson on the line shooting a 1-and-1. Good sign for the Raiders. It looks like Chuck Rios is at full strength, or very close to it. One thing you'll see for the Roseville Raiders called a full court press on defense. They'll use it every so often, and what that means is you just pressure your ball, you pressure your man all the time, man-to-man defense, trying to force him to make a turnover. William Jones is probably the best overall athlete on the basketball team with exception to Rios. And he just runs up and down the court, great shooter, good ball handler. In a streaky game thus far. There it was, the full court press at its best. You pressure a guy like that, it's really tough for him to decide what to do with the ball, and he stepped on the out of bounds line. That was really close. Great game thus far, Dale. And this is a break for the Raiders. The Raiders are already in the bonus, which means in any foul, except for an offensive, they shoot free throws. And Roseville only committing 2 fouls thus far in the game. Certainly was. Good awareness by Copeland on that play. Great game thus far. Hustle both ways. Good shooting. Good defense. And Irondale just having a good streak in the beginning, and then at the end of the first quarter, Irondale playing a good game thus far. Jeremy Lane, the leading scorer, number 55. He has 8 points. Adam Stevens right behind him with 5. And for Roseville, William Jones with 4 and Paul Atkinson with 5. And he's also a good outside shooter from the 15 to 17 foot range. He'll take some shots and he usually puts them in.
We're about ready to go here. Second quarter action. 19 to 13. Irondale in the lead. Roseville will have control of the ball. Being guarded by Copeland. Gallagher back to Beatty. Gallagher left baseline. Rios can't handle it. Ball. Turnover. Irondale picks it off. And Wade Copeland. Left side receiver. Drives that baseline. Vance with it. One bounce. Off the glass. No good. Rebound. Roseville with the ball. Irondale has it. Then going up the shot. Going to down into it. Jones will be called for the ball.
Again, good job by William Jones. That's the second charge taken by him. That's another foul on Abramson. His second. Irondale's starting to get a little bit of foul trouble.
This is second quarter action. 21-13. 6:43 to go, second quarter. Roseville with the ball.
Roseville cannot let this game get out of hand. They've got to keep it close. Big job by William Jones there on the drive. Nice play. Good pass by Gallagher. And they called the foul there on Chuck Rios. Didn't look like he touched him, but foul nonetheless. Jeff Gent's coming in for the Raiders. Left-handed ball handler, good dribbler. He'll be the point guard in the offense.
5:25 to go. 23. Shot by Roseville, no good. Rebound. That's off of Jones, and Irondale will take over. Gallagher putting up pressure on the last shot for Roseville. Vance
like Shep get into foul trouble, so with 2 fouls, it's a good idea to take him out a little bit early in the second quarter. Give him a breather and also keep him from getting any more fouls. That'll be a foul on Lane going over the back of Atkinson. When you reach over someone and push him, he's trying to get the ball. That's a foul. It may not help out Roseville right now, but 3 players for Irondale have 2 fouls each, including starters Abrahamson and Lane. Roseville down by this much, they're going to have to work their way back in the game. And with players such as Gallagher, Rios, and Jones, all very good outside shooters, they can do it.
Trying to go inside. Nice move off the glass. Still good. Rebound, Abraham. Get it out the whole set. Good job, first pass. Nelson, nice pass to Jones off the glass. 32-19. Go inside. Picks up the loose ball. There's going to be a foul on Roseville. Nelson will pick up the first.
Certainly was. Good job by Corey Nelson again, doing the right thing, putting up the shot fake. Yeah, and he drew the foul. It was a two-shot foul.
There you go. Good call, Jerry. And Flavor thought he wanted one. So did I, frankly. You stand correct. Nelson shoots the second shot. And he hits that one. 32-20. Late for Irondale. Dishes it out. Rocky gets a little bit man for the rebound. Jones will pick up the ball. Mike Mayer, good job on the rebound. He goes to the line with the ball.
Great play by Doug Way there. Good awareness, getting right inside, getting the rebound, putting it up right away, and getting a good shot off. Good job again by the Roseville defense. They had a couple guys in front of him. He had nowhere to go. He tried to stop, but he traveled in the process.
We're watching Irondale and Roseville here at Irondale High School. 1:45 to go first half. 33-22 Irondale. Jones cross court pass to Beatty. Beatty goes inside to Whitty. Baseline shot no good. Rebound by him. Irondale will put it in that post. Stop. Left side. Put up the shot. Jones, long pass. Pass broken up. Gallagher trying to go inside to Whitty. Pass broken up by Van. Roseville will have control.
Beautiful job by William Jones, taking it all the way, doing the right move in my opinion, going right through Copeland, who wasn't set, and made the finger roll up and in.
Jones gets credit for the 2, 35 to 26. Gets a chance to move one more point in. Irondale with a lot of fouls in the first half.
Certainly do. 5 players with 2 fouls and a whole bunch more with just 1. Irondale's playing a very solid game. The zone defense seems to be working right now. Irondale playing a 2-3 zone, which means 2 players near the top of the key and 3 players down near the baseline, near the basket. And it's been doing a good job in Roseville so far. Have not been able to get many inside shots at all. It's been pretty much perimeter shooting for Roseville. Leading the way, William Jones has 13. He's the leading scorer for both teams. Also, Paul Atkinson has 7, and Jason Gallagher has 3. For Irondale, Mike Vance, the senior, has leading scorer for Irondale with 9. And then Jeremy Lane and Adam Stevens both have 8. Mike Merced, a little bit behind with 6 points.
Welcome back to Irondale High School here in New Brighton. Dale Irving along with Jerry Otto. Non-conference game right now. Irondale leading Roseville 37 to 27 as we're about ready to start the third quarter. On the floor for Roseville will be Atkinson, Gallagher, Whitty, Beatty, and Jones, the original starters. For Irondale, Copeland, Stevens, Abrahamson, Vance, and Lane. Here we go, third quarter action. Irondale in control. Lane underneath, dishes it off to Abrahamson in the paint, shot off the glass and good. And Irondale strikes first, 39-27 is the score.
Again, good job by Irondale. They've had really good inside shooting tonight.
Turnover by Roseville. Irondale has it. Stevens, right wing side. Tries to go inside to Lane, but Abrahamson comes up with the loose ball off the glass, no good, and a charging foul again on Irondale.
Roseville Raiders doing a great job of standing there, taking the charge, and again, do it again, fourth charge taken tonight by the Raiders. And that's Abrahamson's third foul. He's in a little bit of trouble right now.
So that's the third foul on James Abrahamson of Irondale. First team foul of the second half for Irondale. Beatty between the circles, left wing side. Roseville with it. Gallagher to Atkinson, left wing side. Shot is good. 39-29. Irondale with the lead. Full court defense by Roseville. Vance with it. Puts the shot up, no good. Rebound off Irondale. Excuse me, off of Roseville. Irondale will have control.
Chuck Rios checking back in for the Raiders.
Vance throwing it in for Irondale to Lane. Lane will put up the jumper. No good. Rios fighting for the rebound, but Merced comes down with it. Jones picks it up. Just it off to Beatty, right baseline. Back up top. Atkinson all alone. Shot good. 39-31. And we have a timeout by Irondale as Roseville has come back, Jerry. Now they only trail by 8 points.
Good job of the Roseville Raiders again. Finding the hot shooter, Paul Atkinson, doing a good job tonight, especially on the board. Hits two quick jumpers, and Raiders are back in the game.
6:22 to go in the third quarter. Just a reminder, you are watching TV-33, a sports presentation. Dale Irving along with Jerry Otto from Irondale High School. And Jerry, neither one of these teams are in the top 20. Irondale has some votes, but the next competition for both teams will fall in that top 20 as Roseville has to take on Columbia Heights in the future, as well as White Bear Lake. They have a couple of tough games ahead of them.
Well, the Twin Cities Suburban Conference is tough in almost every sport, and Columbia Heights is a very good team. Matt Robinson, 6'10", one of the better centers in the state. He's only a junior, so can look for a tough game against Columbia Heights.
Copeland with it for Irondale as Rio saves it. Merced with the shot and a foul on Atkinson. Going to the line will be Merced. Let's check who that foul was on. They've changed it to Gallagher. That'll be his first personal and the first team foul for Roseville here in the second half. Vance throws it in to Lane. Left baseline, hands it out to Vance. Looking for somebody. Vance baseline shot, hits the rim of the backboard. Rebound by Lane. He puts it in, 41-31. Quickly down the court is Roseville. Gallagher, Jones up top to Rios. Beatty, right wing side. Jones on the right baseline. Up top to Beatty. Rios, three. No good. Rebound by Merced. Has to save it, and he does so to Stevens.
Again, a good job of the Irondale defense, that 2-3 zone, keeping Roseville away from the inside, forcing him to take a lot of outside shots.
Vance, the shot won't fall. Roseville with it. That's Gallagher. Irondale with a 10-point lead. Rios drives the baseline, off the glass, no good. Rebound. That's Copeland. To Stevens, right wing side, cross court to Merced. Twists and turns in the paint, shot, and there'll be a foul. The fans thought there was a traveling call, but Merced will go to the line for two. Rios picks up which will be his third personal, second team foul for the Raiders. First shot by Merced, short. .4:59 to go, third quarter. Second shot is good. 42-31. Roseville quickly down the court. Beatty left wing side. Baseline, Atkinson out top to Rios. Left wing side, Beatty. Between the circles, dishes it off to Atkinson. Left baseline jumper, Jones, no good. Rebound by Merced. Copeland down the court for the night. Copeland bats at the free throw line, underneath to Lane, all alone off the glass line, good. 44-31. Lane for another 2 points. Beatty up top. Right wing side to Rios. Atkinson up top. To Jones. Left wing side to Beatty. Cross court, Gallagher shot, no good. Rebound by Lane. Copeland takes over for the night. Stevens will put up the 2-pointer. No good. Rebound by Rios. Bump, no call. Jones then falls. A lot of pushing and shoving underneath. Jones with it for the Raiders. Rios picked out by the Knights. Copeland lead pass to Vance. Vance was up, can't make it, but the rebound by Stevens. Merced with the jumper, no good. Settled for, and Vance will pick up the personal foul. A lot of hard action on the court here in the last minute or so, Jerry.
Certainly was. Slam attempt there by Vance, couldn't quite make it. And Roseville running into some trouble again, down by 13.
So it's 44-31 here in the third quarter. 3:24 to go here in Irondale. We mentioned before about the schedule. Now the regular season won't get started until after the holidays, January 5th, I believe.
Well, actually, there is a tournament in between, the Fair Bowl tournament. Roseville will open up against Cold Spring McCrory on December 27th down in Faribault. There are many other teams from the metro area down there, including Mounds View, White Bear, Woodbury, and some other outstaters, out metro area. So, it'll be a good match down there for the Raiders.
And while Roseville will be in the Faribault tournament, Irondale will be playing at the Bethel. Against St. Francis here at Irondale. Roseville will open up against Blaine, a tough team. Beatty now left wing side to Atkinson for the Raiders. Gallagher looking to go inside to Jones. Can't find him. Now Rios. Right wing side to Beatty. Atkinson up top, left wing side. Rios puts up the jumper, no good. Tipped around, Beatty comes down. Nice job by Gallagher. Left wing side, Atkinson job. The blocking foul on Vance. That'll be his third personal, and Rocky Hansen is going to check in for the night. 2:55 to go, third quarter. 44-31's our score. Vance sits down, Beatty sits down. Corey Nelson will come in for Roseville. Gallagher will inbound it to Jones. Left wing side to Rios. Rios puts up the jumper, good. Lake down to Lane.
That's what Roseville needed. Rios starting to get scoring, hopefully. It's only his first basket of the night.
Mike Merced, right baseline. Tries to save it. Rios picks out the turnover. Fast break 2-on-1. Jones to Nelson. Rebound. And they pick up the charge. Roseville picks up the foul, charging on Nelson. That's his third personal. Hanson inbound to Lake. Tom Lake over to Hanson. Left wing side is Copeland. He hands it out to Hanson. Going inside the big guy, Lane. Lane puts up the shot. Rolls around. No good. Rebound by Hanson. It's good. Traveling call. Turnover. Irondale gets it back. So right now, Irondale has a chance to run away with it here, Jerry, if the Raiders can get something going.
Roseville has been having the troubles here in the third quarter, and Irondale with a 13-point lead has a good chance to stretch it out to 15.
46-33, third quarter. Hanson inside the lane, kicks back out to Lane. Left wing side by Copeland. Air ball no good. Lane has the rebound stolen away, but a good job by Lake. Tom Lake gets it off to Lane. Lake and Lane playing catch here. Lake puts it up. No good. Jones with the rebound. 1:25 to go, third quarter. Rios. Left wing side, nice pass to Nelson. Lane all over him. And Lane will pick up the foul. That'll be his third personal.
Foul on Lane. Doug Whitty back in from Roseville.
Doug Whitty checks in for the Raiders as
Lane's third.
Paul Atkinson will sit down. Irondale will also make a move as Jason Mon gets ready to check in. And Jeremy Lane will come out. Lane's played a pretty strong game so far, Jerry.
Certainly has. Lane's done a good job for the Raiders, for the Knights tonight. 12 points, good rebounding.
Gintz with the shot short. Jones with a nice rebound. Up again. And finally, Roseville will draw the foul. And picking up for Irondale will be number 33, Jason Mon, who just came in. That'll be Mon's first personal. 15 foul. Jones goes to the line. First shot is good. 46-34. Next shot is also good, so Jones makes them perfect on both free throws. 46-35, 11-point lead. Lake with it for Irondale. Right wing side to Copeland. He's got an open shot. He takes it. He's short. Gets with the rebound. Hands it off to Rios. Right wing side. Rios drives. Turnover. And they'll call a foul on Rios as he lost the ball. Little frustration. That'll be number 4 for Chuck Rios. Kent Paulson a little unhappy.
Chuck Rios keep playing for the Roseville Raiders. They really can't afford for him to foul out, so Paul Atkinson will come in.
That's Roseville's 4th team foul. Rocky Hanson inbounds it to Copeland. Copeland being guarded by Gintz. Lake over to Merced. Back to Mon. Lake, left wing side, goes to Mon, back to Lake. Lake drives in the paint. Shot, no call, no foul called on anybody. Loose ball. Jones finally picks it up. And a foul will be called on Irondale, number 23, Tom Lake.
Irondale is getting a lot of fouls, but one good thing for them, they have a pretty deep bench, and the fouls are really spread out.
So Roseville goes to the line. William Jones shooting. Irondale on top by 11, 46-35. You are watching a TV-33 sports presentation. First shot by Jones is good. 23 seconds to go, third quarter. The official showing somewhat impressive vertical as he has to straighten out the net. Second shot by Jones, no good. Underneath is Whitty, puts it up and good. 46-38. A key rebound there by Doug Whitty.
Certainly was. Again, good awareness. It's the second time he's done it this game, and that's a big help for the Raiders.
Hansen misses his shot. Rebound, jump ball, and that will go to Roseville. Atkinson will throw it in for the Raiders to Jones. 46-38. 3 seconds left. Jones' shot is up. No good. And Jerry, we've played 3 quarters now of action. And Roseville has closed that lead to 8 as they trail 46-38.
Roseville has a good chance of coming back. Irondale in a little bit of foul trouble. If they can get any of those guys out, especially Lane or Vance, it would really help their cause.
There you see the score, fourth quarter action, 46-38. Irondale, the home team tonight. TV-33 Sports coming from Irondale High School in New Brighton. Dale Irving along with Jerry Otto, and so far, Jerry, we've seen a pretty good ball game.
We really have. Irondale has been somewhat dominant in the game thus far. Big reason is because of their defense. Roseville has not had a great night shooting, and it's mainly because of the 2-3 zone defense of Irondale. It's been working really well on the Raiders.
Well, here we go, quarter number 4. The final 8 minutes to go. Irondale will have the ball. That's Abrahamson. Gets it into Copeland. Copeland driving, dishes it out to Vance. Vance will pull it back. Stevens drives in, hands it out to Vance. He puts up the 2-pointer, no good. Rebound by Roseville. That's Atkinson pulling it down. William Jones hands it out to Atkinson. Nelson, right wing side. Jones, baseline, all alone, drives. Nice play. Shot, no good. But William Jones made a nice maneuver down at the other end. That's Stevens all alone, and he puts it in for 2. Adam Stevens. 48-38. Irondale on top. Gint, left wing side. Baseline to Nelson. He brings it back up top. Left baseline, Atkinson. Hands it off to Jones. Jones being guarded by Vance up top to Atkinson. Turnover, Irondale is inside lane. Knocks it down. Copeland with it, left wing side. He'll put up the 2-pointer, and he's fouled on the play. And picking up that foul will be number 20. That's Corey Nelson. That'll be his 3rd personal foul, and he will come out as Jason Gallagher comes in. Dan Beatty will check in for number 20, Corey Nelson. Shooting 2 is Copeland. He makes the first one. Puts Irondale's lead at 11, 49-38. Second shot, in and out. Atkinson pulls it down. 6:37 to go here, fourth quarter. Beatty, left wing side to Jones. Pass. Deflected, Whitty comes up with it. Atkinson from the free throw line. No good. Jones underneath, off the glass and in. But I don't think they're going to count it. And they won't.
They call the foul before the shot, so that means the shot doesn't count.
William Jones will go to the line. Vance picks up the foul, number 4. He will come out of the game. As we mentioned, that's his 4th personal. Jones will shoot the 1-and-1. 6:24 to go, 4th quarter. First shot, it's good. 49-39. Jones shot, rolls around, and it's good. Cuts the lead to 9, 49-40. 6:24 to play. Pressure defense by Roseville. Abrahamson underneath the lane, puts it off the glass and good. 51-40. Irondale takes that 11-point lead back. Gallagher makes that for 3. 51-43.
It's a big basket for the Raiders. Great job by Jason Gallagher taking the open 3, making it again.
On the ball, turnover.
Roseville on a roll. Good pressure defense by the Raiders.
Absolutely right. Pressure defense paying off for the Raiders here. 5:56 to go in the 4th quarter. 51-43 is our score. Traveling call right back. Kent Paulson off his chair. Can't believe it.
I can't see what he did there. It looked like he was very smooth with his dribbling and his movement.
So Irondale gets it back. Copeland, the lane. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Whitty. Stolen away by Copeland. Dishes it off the lane, off the glass, and good. Big turnover there. 53-43, Irondale leading. Atkinson to Beatty. Right baseline. Shot, no good. Over the back call on Gallagher. And we will go to the other end and shoot a 1-and-1. There's our score, 53-43. 5:28 to go, 4th quarter. Mike Merced goes to the line as Whitty checks out. On the floor right now for Roseville, Beatty, Atkinson, Gallagher, Jones, and Rios. For Irondale, Lane, Abrahamson, Adams, Merced, and Copeland. Shot no good. Rebound by Jones. Crossing the line. Raiders down by 10. And Jones will draw the foul on Copeland. That will be Copeland's 3rd personal foul. Gunderson giving instructions to Copeland.
Chuck Rios back in the lineup for the Raiders. And that'll be a big help for them. One of the top shooters. They really need him now.
Atkinson will check out as Whitty comes back in the game. Jones will try and cut the lead to 9. First shot is good. (53-44). 5:21 to go. Jones' second shot is good as well. 53-45. Cut the lead to 8. Merced, press defense. Gets it off to Stevens. Heavily guarded by Jones. Stevens to Lane. Lane over to Abrahamson. Shot no good. Lane with the rebound. Puts it up. Good. And they'll count it. Doug Whitty will pick up the foul. And that will be Whitty's. I'll say that's his 2nd personal. Lane will go to the line, shooting 1, 55-45. Shot is good. 56-45. Jones. Picked off by Abrahamson to Copeland. He'll slow things up. Exactly 5 minutes to go in the game. Merced, left wing side, back to Copeland, up top. Just it out to Stevens, right wing side. He'll drive the baseline. Underneath is Lane, off the glass and good. Jeremy Lane, 58-45. Jones to Rios. Knocked out of bounds by Abrahamson. .439 left on the clock. Irondale 58, Roseville 45. Gallagher to Beatty, left wing side to Rios. Rios picks off the deflected pass. Beatty now tries to go inside. Hands it off to Jones. Jones drives that baseline. Left-handed shot. No good. Rebound by Copeland. Abrahamson pass inside the lane. Shot up and good. 60-45. Irondale on top. Beatty with the shot outside. No good. Rebound. Battle for Merced has it to Lane. To Copeland. Nice pass by Irondale, team-wise, all around, and a shot by Stevens. Puts them on top by 17. Roseville takes a timeout. With 3:47 to go, fourth quarter, Irondale leads 62-45.
Another big run by Irondale. Great job. Adam Stevens with a good game thus far. He has 12 points, 5 for 6 shooting. Great night for him. Jeremy Lane, though, the key for Irondale inside. He also having a fine job. He has 21 points on the night for Irondale.
Well, you look a year ago at these two teams, Jerry. Roseville was 6-15 overall and 5-9 in the conference. And I think they've really turned things around. We looked at some good things during this basketball season in 1989-1990.
I think so too. Roseville is very much improved this year. They'll have a lot of depth. About 9 or 10 guys that can play. A couple of good scorers in Jones and Rios. Rios had a great night, but I'm sure that's due to his ankle injury. I'm sure he's having trouble with that. William Jones having a fine night thus far, and Roseville should be looking forward to some good basketball this season.
Turnover right off the bat for Roseville. And Irondale will get the ball back. Last year, Irondale, they were 10-11 overall, 7-7 in their conference, a 500 club. They look for bigger and better things this year. Pass stolen away by Nelson. Puts it off the glass and in. 62-47. Press defense, knocked out of bounds, and Irondale will remain in control. Nice job by Jason Gallagher.
Roseville putting on that full court press. They really need it now.
Abrahamson inbound to Copeland. Gets it off to Vance. Quickly down the court to Stevens. Shot good. 64-47. Jones to Rios. 3:19 to go. Jones underneath. Shot no good. Rebound by Merced. Stevens from the outside. No good. Whitty comes away with it. Pass picked up by Abraham. Nice save to Copeland. Kisses it off to Vance. Throws it up and it's in. Everything is going in for Irondale here in the last 5 minutes. Stolen away. Stevens to Merced. Shot no good, but there'll be a foul.
And that's his fifth, so Chuck Rios is out of the game.
66-47 is our score. Rios has just fouled out of the game. As coming in for Irondale will be Craig Borgstrom. Whitty will check out. Also checking in will be number 33, that's Dave Dingman. Gallagher will check out. Looks like Paulson's going to the reserves now.
He certainly is. He's trying to get some of the juniors and sophomores some time because this game is basically out of reach for the Raiders.
So Merced will go to the line, 66-47, as you take a look at the Roseville bench. Chuck Rios. Of course, he had an absolutely fantastic fall this year for the football team.
Unbelievable season. Chuck Rios will be taking recruiting visits to Iowa, Nebraska, and Michigan State. And he'll also be visiting Minnesota and possibly Notre Dame.
Merced misses the second shot, 66-47, 2:44 to go in the game. Jones with a nice move. Vance with the rebound. Abrahamson quickly down the court. Hands it on. Shot off the glass is good. That's Stevens with a nice pass. And shot, 68-47. Dingman with it for the Raiders. Hands it off to Borgstrom. Borgstrom up top. Pete Burba also in. Jones off the glass and in. William Jones gets two, 68-49. Copeland crossing the line. Off to Stevens. Abrahamson passes it off to Merced, off the glass and good. 70-49. Irondale with the lead. Jones, baseline. Loose ball. It looks like they may. And now Irondale will make the wholesale changes as well.
Yep. Irondale bringing in their subs.
So Vance, Abrahamson, Copeland all come out for Irondale, as well as Merced. Checking in is Chad Nachid. Lake is in. Jason Mon is in. Rocky Hansen, as well as Steve Carlson. Gint from the outside, in and out. Rebound underneath, and it's good. That's Peter Burba for two. 70-51. A minute 30 left to go in the game. Lake, up top for Irondale. Hands it off to Hansen. Back to Lake. To Carlson, back up top. That's Mon. Mon goes underneath the Hansen, off the glass and good. 72-51. Gint down the right wing side to Borgstrom. Pass stolen away, but a good aggressive play by Roseville. Loose ball, and they'll tie it up. A couple of more changes for Irondale as Roseville will keep possession. Hansen comes out. Lake comes out. Coming in will be Andy Beck and Paul Bunger. Roseville with it. Craig Borgstrom. 72-51. We're under a minute to go with 45 seconds to play. Gint, left baseline. Gets it underneath. Shot taken. That was Brent Beninga. Roseville hangs on to it. 36 seconds to go. Peter Burba. Up top to Dave Dingman, excuse me. Jeff Gintz driving that left baseline all alone. Shot is good. Jeff Gintz. 72-53. Chad Nachid for Irondale. Cross-court pass. Shot up by Carlson, no good. Rebound, Irondale. Bunger, shot is good. Paul Bunger. 8 seconds left. 74-53, fall by Chad Nachid. And this should just about take care of it. 74-53, Irondale on top, and Gintz will go to the line. 5 seconds left in the clock as much of the crowd filing out at this point. Gintz, first shot is good. Makes the first end of the 1-and-1. 74-54. seconds left in the Chi. No good. But that'll do it. You heard it, our final score. 74-54 is our final here from Irondale High School. And Irondale comes away, Jerry, with the big non-conference win.
Obviously, they were a little bit upset after losing to Edina like that. Came back really strong tonight and beating a good Roseville team by 20 points.
So both teams now even out their record. Roseville goes to 1-1, and Irondale goes to 1-1 as well. Of course, still in the non-conference action here early on in the Class AA basketball season. As there you are, Dale Irving along with Jerry Otto here from Irondale, wrapping things up and scoring for Irondale. First of all, Jerry, go ahead and read them off.
Jeremy Lane having a great night, 23 points, good night shooting. Adam Stevens had a couple of big three-pointers, he had 16. Mike Vance also having a good night, he had 11. And Rocky Hansen filling in nicely as a sub, had 8 points. For Roseville, big night, William Jones, he ended up with 22. Paul Atkinson having a good night with 11. Jason Gallagher hitting those 2 big threes at 6. And then Jeffkins, Corey Nelson, and Chuck Rios all at 3 points. A little bit disappointing for Chuck because usually he's expected to be one of the Raiders' top scorers. But again, that ankle probably hurt him a little bit. Was not as effective. And Irondale just played a great game throughout, winning by 20.
So that's the story of the game, 74-54 Irondale. A win over Roseville tonight here from Irondale High School. There you see the final score here on TV-33, a sports presentation. For any questions or comments on playback times of this game, you can call us at 481-9554, and we'll be happy to tell you when this game will play back. So that's going to do it here from Irondale High School, and we'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season. For Jerry Otto and our fine technical crew here from Irondale High School, that's going to do it. Our final once again, Irondale 74, Roseville 54. Good night, everybody.